Hello everyone, this is Ginni Aneja, and today you can see I'm in such a wonderful place. I really just couldn't help sharing it with you. So, anyway, I'm going to talk about the month of April 2021, which adds to 45. And so, when you talk about 45 coming to a number 9, what happens is number 9 is a number of completion. If you've seen my videos on numbers, number 9 being the number of completion, there is a lot of completion that needs to be happening, and that is going to happen in this month. So every time the energies of one month carry over to the next month, and the energies of March, which was number 8, is going to carry over. Whatever has been happening in March is going to carry over to the month of April. Now, what is going to carry over? I know since the last few months I have been talking about natural calamities, I've been talking about people dying, and I'm extremely sorry that I have to continue talking about it in almost every other video nowadays since last year. But yes, when we talk about completion, what can be more complete than the life of a person? And that completion does not mean necessarily the end in every manner, be it the job, business, health, physical body, relationships. It is going to a next level. So, for example, if somebody is sick, they are going to recover, and that is, they finished one level of their health issues and going on to the next level, which hopefully is going to be better. Or it could also mean for a lot of people that they will move on, leaving their physical body. So unfortunately, yes, a lot of people will be leaving their physical body, and it's going to be sudden. So it's something like an accident, it's something like a heart fail, not a heart attack, but a heart fail, which is instant, which is sudden, which is unexpected. Or it could be suddenly falling sick, or something very minor and very stupid, and yet, in spite of that, unexpectedly, the person just passes away. Yes, and when we talk about natural calamities, when I say that natural calamities are going to continue carrying over from March, so the volcanoes, earthquakes, tsunamis, or the earthquakes underwater, or cyclones, because it is adds to a 45, and 5 is the element of air. So cyclones, in some places, of course, they're going to be small, uh, you know, lightning striking and things, sorry about that, happening. So in some places it's going to be small, but it's going to be sudden. It's not something which anybody can predict. And in some places, of course, the casualties would probably be really big. Now, when I say, so 4 is the element of earth, 5 is the element of air, and the total of which 9 is the element of fire. And what does fire need? It needs earth to support itself. You cannot have fire mid-air. It has to have a base. And air, enhances fire. So the more the air, the more the fire is going to rise. So we have had instances of forest fire, at least in India and Orissa. I don't know about the other parts of the world, but I do see some kind of fire happening. Maybe forest fires, maybe fire like, so when I say carrying over from last month, I did speak about, not in my video, but I think in my posts I had mentioned the posts that I keep doing during the part of the month, as and when the energies change, or I feel something has been missed out. So I did mention that a lot of restaurants, kitchens, hotels, resorts kind of may catch fire, and that did happen in a couple of places. So that is, I believe, going to continue at a larger scale this month. Last month it was not very major. But this month, if it is anything related to fire, then it's going to be at a larger scale. And accidents, yes, so because it is number 5 and 5 is related to travel. When I say number 5, I mean the total of the year and the month adds to a 45, yeah. 2021 is 5 and 4, so 9, right? So there are, fours and fives behind everywhere, and even 2021 adds to a 41. Air is the one, is the element of air, so these things are going to enhance, they're going to increase the element of fire and air together. So this is when I talk about normally, world over. Now, coming specifically to health, it can now, because COVID is related to the lungs, it's related to water, so I do not see that happening so much in this month, or in fact the next month. But I'll do the tarot session for COVID and find out where that is going to lead, although I have already done one last month, but I'll do it again. And so when I do the tarot on health, and that is not what I see happening in the month of April. I see more people dying, probably out of sheer laziness, carelessness, and nobody died out of sheer laziness. That was a blunder. And okay, and other than that, digestion problems, minor digestion problems, acidity, sunburn, so burns, cuts and burns, that is something I do expect, but that is not something that's going to take anybody's life. It's just something that, on a daily level you need to take care of. Now, speaking about job and career, so what are the jobs and careers that would, I assume, do well? For example, if there are fires and accidents, the ICU department and the emergency department of the hospitals is going to obviously be crowded. We are already seeing what is happening in the hospitals due to COVID. On the other hand, I see marketing, people in marketing, call centers, people coming back to work after this whole year of COVID pandemics and everything. So getting back to work, call centers, interior decoration, renovation of homes, furniture, home decor, estate agents and buying and selling of homes. That is what I see. The other thing that I forgot to mention I see a lot of people shifting not only their jobs, so being maybe thrown out of a job, maybe leaving the job for better options, maybe enhancing your business, so probably expanding. Some people will be expanding, and some people may be forced to shut down their business and probably start something else, which, do not fret, will eventually, depending on your personal numbers, of course. Whenever I say something, please understand that it has everything to do with your personal numbers, how it's going to affect you personally. And that is about career. Health problem, I forgot to mention that there may be allergies and skin issues that people may have. And on that note, cosmetologists or cosmetic surgeons would do well, and dermatologists, they would probably be busy. And travel agents, 5 is a number for travel, and 5 and 9 put together with a 4, I feel a lot of people would probably shift their homes, not just in the same city, but maybe out of the city, maybe transferred to another city, maybe just shift to another country altogether. Large possibility of a lot of people doing that, a lot of people. So, and that's a good thing. Why not? If it means growth, if it means comfort, if it means happiness, why not? There is anything, nothing can sustain for a long period of time, and it becomes stagnancy. So movement is necessary in life for growth. There cannot be growth unless there is movement. So there is nothing to fear about, there is nothing to be worried about. Just relax and understand that God has your best interest at heart. Okay. And now about relationships. Now, when these numbers come together, 4 is stability, 5 is movement, 9 is permanent movement or completion. And so, what I mean here is a lot of people I see getting married. Now, obviously, the marriages have already been decided well in advance, but no, here when I say I see a lot of people getting married, I mean that a lot of people may suddenly decide to get married, and they may not necessarily get married, they may get into a commitment, they may get engaged and things like that. But more than anything, I see there may be people who may literally think about living in. So that is a kind of a marriage. There are butterflies, moths all around me, and I am so loving this. And the breeze is awesome. I think it's going to rain. And okay, so coming back to relationships, on the other hand, when people are coming together, there may be people who may find someone, singles who may find someone with whom they may end up in a long-term relationship. Now, there are, on the hand, people who do not believe in commitments, so they may, one night stands, queue of them, bhandar, as they say in Hindi. But flings, affairs, definitely a good sex life for a lot of people. But on the other hand, these certain relationships which you may think is probably short-lived may either go long-term, unexpectedly, as I mentioned. Everything I feel is going to be unexpected this month. On the other hand, there may be a lot of people who are married or committed who may end up breaking. And so the relationship ends, they may go in for a separation, they may go in for a divorce, which I had mentioned last month. So, like I said, the energies always carry ahead. That is a major possibility. Words fly, anger. The anger levels are going to be very high. People are going to be, fighting with each other and shouting at each other. I would suggest be calm and be patient, because when you know that the energies are high and there will be a tendency for everyone to flare up, you cannot control the other people. The least you can do is control yourself. So try and control your anger. Be patient, do some meditation. The best thing that can work for any of us, and I mean us, is pranayam and meditation. That will at least keep you calm, and a daily reminder to keep calm. Keep calm. Every time you get angry, just breathe. Take a few deep breaths. Count till 10. From 10 to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly. 10, 9, that way. Do that, and you'd probably be able to avoid a major disaster in your life that you may not really want. So that was about April. I will come up with the tarot very soon, and I just hope I have something like that behind me. I'll try. Goodbye. Oh, meanwhile, if you need a personal reading, of course, I always forget to say that you can always contact me on Telegram. You can contact me on, I am still there on WhatsApp, by the way. WhatsApp business is so difficult to leave because it is so convenient, and every day I remind myself I don't want to continue, but then there I am because of your convenience, because for a lot of people who are still not on Telegram, it is convenient for them to get in touch with me on WhatsApp. Meanwhile, my web address is www.ginnianeja.com. Oh, it's right there below. And if you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself and be happy.